This is First Coast Living Live, presented by Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living.
Hey, happy Friday, folks, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Curtis Dvorak.
And I'm Angelia Savage, and if you can't tell, we are out at the beautiful Beachwalk. What a great Friday it is for us to be out here. Much better than in the studio, right?
Absolutely. You might have been confused when you first turned on and saw the open. You thought we were in like Bimini and the Bahamas, but no, this is Beachwalk, the newest and best neighborhood being built down here on the south side of Jacksonville on State Road 210, right there between 95 and US 1. Great location, close to everything. We've got a chance to come out here and check out this place for the last few days, and
we're moving in, I think. I think we've tried to move into a couple of the models out here, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
If we could do our set here all the time, like I really think, First Coast Living, this is First Coast Living. I mean,
this is truly paradise.
This
is
really what it should be.
I know. I'm excited.
But you're seeing a map there, seeing where we're located and stuff, and you may have seen this construction going on for a while, and this project's been in the works for probably about 15 years, and the man who put that whole thing together and had the vision for this is sitting with us right now. John Kinsey, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
This is pretty impressive here. There's so many amenities here. There's so much to do here, and we're right here at the ground level, starting off with this neighborhood. I'm interested to the location. Talk about it in a sec, but when did you envision this?
We had another project where we were doing a Crystal Lagoon at, and went down to Chile to see the first one that had been built in the world. And standing there looking on the shores of that 22-acre lagoon, immediately thought to mind, how can we bring that to St. Johns County and bring that to the northern part of our project? The name Beachwalk wasn't even in the works at that point, but having seen the lagoon and knowing how the site laid out, went back to my partners and talked, this might be a good place to put this.
This is an excellent place to put this, and it's right in our backyard. So we appreciate any developer coming in to bring such an amazing community. So tell us, we want to talk about how many homes are in here and a little bit more about the project itself.
Right. Well, Beachwalk is on the northern side of County Road 210. We're going to have 800 single-family homes all total. There'll be 348 garden apartments that are supposed to start construction next month, I believe.
What's a garden apartment?
2-3-story, not high-rise.
Okay.
Pretty much the same apartments you see everywhere. We just call them garden apartments.
Okay.
We have about 400,000 square feet of retail that will be going in on the South Shore, including the South Shore Village, which is done in the same Caribbean West Indies style that we have for all the architecture through the community, coming right down with a village green right on the south end of the lagoon, restaurants and bars facing right out onto the lagoon with the 1,200 feet of open water. So we've really made the lagoon the centerpiece of the whole community, not just an amenity that you tack on somewhere.
Speaking of the amenities, I mean, there's endless amenities out here. The lagoon obviously has so much to offer, but talk a little bit about, there was a splash park for dogs?
Well, dogs are people too.
They are. We agree with you. I completely agree.
It's just the health department doesn't see it that way and won't let them go into the lagoon. So knowing that dogs get hot and knowing that when you take your dog to a typical dog park, he gets all dirty and messy, we thought, well, let's bring the dog to the beach as well. So you've got a splash park for the dogs. You've got 18 holes of the tiny putting course at Beachwalk. Tennis
When
court.
does that go in? The miniature golf. I'm interested in that. I'm a golfer, so I want to know when I need to come test that out for you.
That's going to be open coming this fall.
Yes, we'll be back.
There we go.
Yeah, we're ready for that.
And then we have 2 water slides on the lagoon itself, 6 tennis courts, tot lot, exercise pool, everything you can imagine, including the swim-up bar right on the shores of the lagoon.
And who's your perfect buyer out here? Because I know a lot of people that are in the real estate market right now looking for something to buy because it's summer. This is the perfect time to transition family and kids and everyone into a new place. So to have that on the horizon and to think about buying here, who's your perfect buyer?
Our perfect buyer really runs the entire spectrum because we don't have 800 of the same houses out here. We run everywhere from homes for young families with kids, young professionals without children, all the way up to empty nesters looking for a resort lifestyle without having to go and pay the money of living on the beach. We run with single family homes that start at like 2,500 square feet, go all the way up to 5,000 and 6,000 square feet. So there's really something for everyone. in the product that we have for sale out here, but all of them have the private beach club as their ultimate amenity. It's all within walking distance. We'll have private shuttle buses running within the club, golf carts. So it's a very pedestrian-friendly community that families can get around in.
This is awesome. It's all inclusive. We never need to leave here, Curtis.
There was, when we were doing a site check as we were driving, and you're seeing some footage there, some amazing drone footage of this lagoon. But when we were doing our site check, speaking of the golf cart paths, we saw a stop sign over on the golf cart path, and we stopped at the intersection for a second. There's the main road, and then there's roads for golf carts all through the whole community. You built this basically like once you come home, you don't have to leave for anything.
That was the idea, to make it basically you have the beach in your backyard, you have the amenities of a Caribbean beach resort, but it's either right in your backyard for these units, or across the street, or a 5-minute walk, 5-minute golf cart for the furthest away. It really is the community where you can truly live, work, and play. We've had interest from doctors and lawyers that want to open offices in the office building we'd have on the South Shore, figuring that way they can walk to work in the morning, take a golf cart, come home for lunch, and never really have to leave home.
What a great way to live. I think this would be perfect for anyone. But
and that's going to be an option, though. There may be doctors and
we've got significant interest for medical office. We're looking at probably a 40,000 square foot office building overlooking the lagoon right in as part of the retail village. We've had interest from a number of hotels as far as being located in there. So yeah, it's going to be more than just shopping and drinking and living. Although those three aren't bad.
No, those are great things to do.
Yeah, we like all those. But also I think safety is important, and I love the fact that everything in here is all inclusive. You know your neighbors, you know who's living next to you, and everybody that's going to be at the shoreline, you're going to know. Speaking
of the shoreline, we're going to get into that because I can't sit this close to it and not get in. So you and I want to head down there, and when we come back, we're going to check that out. I'm going to get in the water a little bit, and we're going to tell you about this lagoon, how it was built, and everything that goes behind it. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back. I'm going to get wet.
The boys are going to have some fun.
We'll be back.
Coming up, beautiful homes to meet your family's needs. You'll get a look inside. And shopping, they'll have that covered too. Learn which retailers are coming to you. But first, palm trees, a sandy beach, and the bright blue waters of a 14-acre crystal lagoon. We'll get a look at the community's waterfront. First Coast Living is live from Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living.
Welcome back. Yes, the lagoon works, folks. The lagoon does work, John. You can tell everybody that yes, your project here, this genius idea you had, this is amazing. We got paddle boards. You got where's the swim up bar going to be?
Swim up bar is right over here.
Okay.
You can't see it yet because we don't have the roof going up yet, but.
And that's one of the things that is amazing about this lagoon. Like you said, down in Chile is where you saw the technology, but how many others of these are in the state of Florida right now?
There's one in Tampa that had its opening a few weeks ago. It's much smaller than this lagoon. There are about 4 or 5 others that are in different stages of the planning, development, construction. All right, all of them within the state are smaller though than Beachwalk. This will be the largest lagoon in Florida for quite some time.
Well, tell me about how big this thing is, because as I see, I can't see it wraps around. I can't even see the other end. How big is the square footage? Well, not square footage, it'd be in acres, right?
Right. We're about 14 acres. 1,200 feet from north to south, 600 feet from east to west. When it's filled to 10 feet, will be a total of 36 million gallons of water.
36 million gallons of water. Because right now, just to let you know, folks, right now, this is not actually the full depth. The full depth will go what? Right up to here?
Right up about to where you're at right now.
Yeah. So this will be the full depth, which by the way will bring the water level up another 3-4 feet.
3 feet. Yeah.
Out in the middle, I was out earlier, and I'm paddling it. It looked like 6-7 feet of depth already.
About 7 feet in the middle.
Man, and 36 million gallons. How do we put that in perspective?
Well, your average backyard swimming pool probably has about 10 to 15,000 gallons in it. So we're a little bit more than that. The pools that they swim the Olympics in are typically about 500,000 gallons. So this is about 38 to 40 Olympic pools.
Oh my gosh. And so the pump house in this thing is pretty impressive. We got a chance to go in that a little early, but before we get to that, as far as this is really, if you move in right now and you get a house now and you move in for the first, how long, you're going to have this whole beach and the beach club really like a private, you know, almost to yourself.
Well, the club will be private for everyone when we're open. It's not open to the public. But for the first couple of months here, we still have to finish filling it, get through our final testing with Crystal Lagoons and get all of their certifications that we meet their standards, and then of course the county and state health departments. So we really expect to be open for swimmers probably sometime in early August.
Wow.
Right? But in the meantime, up until then, you certainly get the beautiful views of being able to come down, walk along the beach, walk along the shoreline.
It's amazing. It brings me back to Bimini, but I mentioned the pump house, and it's straight across the lagoon from here. And we got a chance to go in there because I'm a nerd when it comes to the technology of this stuff, and I want to show you just a little bit about what the guts of this thing and how this whole lagoon works. Check this out. We got a chance to talk about the amazing lagoon here at Beachwalk, but I'm going to nerd out a little bit for you here because I'm here with my man John, and John, you're going to show me and talk to me about the technical aspects of this. We're in the pump house.
That's correct.
Across the way from where our main set is, but this thing is amazing. Where did this technology come from?
Well, the whole Crystal Lagoons concept was developed by Fernando Fishman, who's the founder and creator of Crystal Lagoons. He's a biochemist by training, but his family was also in real estate development. And he came up with the original concept of Crystal Lagoons 22 years ago, with the first one down on the shores of Chile, and has since expanded it throughout the world. So wow. This is the latest and greatest technology that they have through the evolution of the Crystal Lagoons concept over the years.
Let me show you some stuff, folks. You know your standard backyard pool, but let's talk a little bit about that. So right now what we're looking at, this blue bulb right here is what?
This is one of the 2 filters that we have that connect to our vacuum carts, and this performs the filtration of the entire lagoon, pulling all of the dust and silt and sediment out of it so the water remains crystal clear.
So, and for comparison purposes, folks, that's the one of the 2, and this right here is your standard backyard pool filter. What about, like, we're talking about the strainer? So this right here, folks, this is your standard backyard pool strainer?
Yeah, our strainer's a little bit bigger. We have a concrete tank out back that's about 20 feet deep and about 16 by 16. It's big.
20 feet deep. And the pumps in here, it's a little loud right now, but you're telling me not all the pumps are actually running right now because the lagoon's not totally full yet.
Right. So we only have probably 4 of the 7 big pumps that will run throughout the entire process that are actually operating right now. When we get the water level up another 3 feet to where the water inlets are covered, then those other pumps will come online.
Let me show you this real quick. Look right here. Look right here. So you see this right here? This is one of the pumps he was just talking about, and this is your standard backyard pool pump. And John, tell me, you said something that was really, really amazing. These pumps, just these 3 pumps you're looking at, a standard backyard pool, how fast would they empty it if you turned them on?
Probably about 30 seconds.
That is absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm totally geeking out in here. This is amazing technology, and all these people that live in this community, 900 plus home sites,
yes,
have the clearest and most clean water to swim in.
Yep. It's clear and almost as clean as your backyard pool.
Wow, this is amazing. This is good stuff. All right, so I'm usually not allowed to touch any buttons, so don't touch any levers.
No, don't go throwing any levers.
Never get to touch any levers. This is really cool. I'm gonna try and walk out of here without touching any buttons. I don't want to do anything. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, there you go, folks. So that's how this whole lagoon works and stuff. And this is absolutely amazing. We're going to have a bunch more coming up for you on the show. We're going to show you the inside of some of these homes. But I'm telling you, folks, we're going to show you a bunch of stuff today. But you got to get out here and check this out in person and see if they have a paddleboard for you. Tell them you got to test that out too. But runaway paddleboard. I got to go get that. I got it. Don't worry. I was a lifeguard at 15. I'm okay. When we come back, we got more stuff for you on First Coast Living, folks. Let's go. I'll save you.
You're watching First Coast Living Live, presented by Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living.
Welcome back to First Coast Living, folks. All right, we've been talking about how great the Beachwalk community is, and we want to show you the inside of some of these beautiful homes. We're starting with Americrest, and I'm here with David Eisner with Americrest.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Good to see you, and I appreciate you letting me inside this beautiful home that is Folks, it is remarkable the differences in here. I can see them with my eyes, but talk to me a little bit about
Thank you for the compliment.
Did you build it?
Assist.
Talk to me a little bit about what makes Americrest different.
Americrest is a luxury builder. We are targeting a market and we are targeting people that want homes that are going to represent them. We don't want them to be forced into option packages where their homes are going to look like everybody else in the community. And by that, we offer multiple cabinet selections. You can choose any cabinet that you want for your cabinet wall in your kitchen, for your island, for your bathrooms, for your secondary bathrooms. Countertops, you can choose any countertop. You can mix countertops in your house. As you can see in this particular home, we have waterfall walls. It's an option that we offer. Your backsplashes. We are open space. We design these homes to maximize every square foot that's in this home. This house is 2,553 feet.
It's only 2,500?
Yes,
that's
and
crazy.
it will appear like a much larger home. It lends itself to a coastal living open floor plan. We have separate areas for dining. You have your huge great room over here, which allows people to congregate and share space. Very expansive kitchens, much larger than you would normally see in a house this size. Again, it allows for gathering in the kitchen. Our master bedrooms and bathrooms are equivalent to those of a luxury hotel. Our closets are expansive. Our laundry rooms are customized with granite countertops. When you have to do laundry, you want to at least be a place that you don't mind being in.
Right. Yeah, I walked through it earlier, and I've done 2 new construction homes in my life, and yeah, you get to pick the colors or maybe the height of the cabinets. But you're talking about, you can actually say, you know what, I want cabinets on that wall.
That is correct.
And they can do that.
We have multiple structural options. Each master bathroom has 4 to 5 different choices, from a standard bathroom up to a full spa bathroom. We have entryways that are covered or uncovered. You can decide how you want to build that. You can add mud rooms. We do just about anything. The only thing we will not touch is the footprint of the home. You can move walls, we can add windows.
So
we're
as
very
long as it's
customizable.
on the slab, on the footprint that it's on, you can do whatever you want inside.
Absolutely.
So the customers love you, but your architects
hate us. Yes.
Architects are constantly having to change plans.
There's a little extra architectural charge on each one, yes,
That's
sometimes.
amazing. That is amazing.
Even from a structural point of view, we use 2x6 exterior walls that allows for extra insulation. I know that it doesn't seem that important, but it is. We do a cabling system every 4 feet for structural strength. Our joist systems between floors is 2 feet. We're the only builder that does that. Why? It allows for larger air ducts for much better airflow to your 2nd and 3rd floors. Florida is hot in the summers.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem we have is maintaining temperature on upper floors. And that's something that we really strive to do. Otherwise, people are unhappy.
I mean, it is definitely the crown jewel of Beachwalk is these Americrest homes. And one of the things that you guys have that nobody else has is you have all of the shoreline, right?
All of our homes, all of the attached homes are occupied all of the shoreline. And then the rest of our homes that are within this section, all back to lakes except for a few. But basically, all homes occupy a water view. All of our master bedrooms are on the 2nd floor with expansive overlooks. Some of them are as large as 30 by 10 feet. We want you to be able to look out at the lagoon, look out at the lakes, and enjoy your views. Many of our homes, again, these homes are all gas, so you get gas stoves. But you can also have gas fireplaces, and a lot of our buyers are putting gas fireplaces on their overlooks. It does get chilly here in the winter, and it's an outdoor living that brings it in.
I love fires you can just flick on with a switch.
Outside, we have these fully doors, our sliding glass doors hide back into the wall. They're completely disappearing. You can bring the outside into your home. It's what we want.
It is a resort feel when you walk through it, and I am still blown away that you said 2,500 square feet, because when you walk through this house, and people will be able to come walk through this when? The grand opening? This is one of the models, right?
Yes. Our grand opening is actually June 23rd. It'll be on a Saturday from about noon to 6. All the models will be fully decorated by the end of this week, and you certainly are welcome to come out, but that is actually our formal opening.
And when you walk through these homes, and you got to come out and check them out, when you walk through here, this felt like, when I first walked in, this felt like a 3,500 to 4,000 square foot home. It is absolutely remarkable.
Well, that's what we want it to feel.
And part of Beachwalk, there's HOAs with all of the different home sites, but the home sites with Americrest, the HOA is, you said full service?
Yes, it is. Well, this is a full maintenance-free community. We do all landscaping, from lawn to trimming shrubbery, trimming trees, mulching. It's outside insect control. We paint your homes every 4th to 5th year. It is roof repair, roof replacement. as well as your irrigation system, your reclaimed water, and then on top of it, we do all of your homeowner's insurance.
Wow.
Your structure is covered.
Those are some priceless amenities there. This is good stuff. You got to come check them out when they grand open June 23rd. This is really cool. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I just bought a home, so I can't. Can outside people join the club?
No.
Darn it. I'm gonna have to come visit. I'm gonna have to come visit one
That's
of you
right.
when
That's
you
right.
buy a home here.
I'll get you a guest pass.
Yes.
What an amazing tour that was to actually take a little glimpse at what Americrest has to offer. But right now, we have got one lucky, very lucky new homeowner. We've got Doris Arnold with us, joining us.
Yes.
And I mean, it's fun because we are just looking behind us and you're
Yes.
almost kind of giddy in the tummy, excited about moving out here, aren't you?
Right. Yes, we're very excited. We bought out here. We're going to be starting construction soon, and hopefully we'll be in by the end of November. So we're very excited.
That's perfect. And so why did you decide to actually move out to Beachwalk?
Beachwalk. Well, we heard about what was going on out here. We came out here, came to some of the events, got excited about the lagoon and what that was going to have to offer. But then the more time we spent out here and we found out about the shops and the restaurants and then being able to walk to the restaurants or walk to shopping or walking to get our cup of coffee in the morning, and then the amenity center and everything that's going to have to offer with the swim up bar and the water slides and just the whole lifestyle. I mean, it's like vacationing in your own backyard.
That's absolutely right. I mean, we feel like we're in Bimini right now. We've said a couple of times, and even you can take a golf cart. So if you don't want to walk, you can take a golf cart or a bike, or you can you can run up to the club if you want to, if you feel so inclined. So I feel like you're the expert, though. You've been in the real estate field for 16 years here in Jacksonville. So you of everyone would know why this place is the best place to buy.
Well, there's so much activity going on in St. Johns County right now. I mean, so many people are moving to St. Johns County, and we wanted to be down here because we wanted to be closer to our kids and grandkids. And this was just so different and so unique to the area. And I see the potential in it. I see the vision for it, and we just wanted to be on the ground floor.
And let's talk about Americrest, because this is the home that you decided to buy, and for many reasons that you shared with me. But among one of them was the large closet space you got to choose from. So tell us about all the reasons that you liked Americrest as your builder.
In the beginning, we initially didn't plan on doing one of the villas, but then after we got in and saw the construction and everything, we were very impressed with the construction that Americrest was doing. And in addition to that, they are a custom builder, so other than changing anything on the exterior of the home, they allowed us to go in, add closets, move different things around, and just do what we wanted to do in order to make the house work for us.
And the easiest part is you have there's a design team that Americrest has that helped you through every process, right?
Right. We went to the design center, we sat down with somebody, Trish at the design center. She was amazing, and we planned everything from the floor up to where the can lights were going to go. I mean, we were able to be that much detail in choosing all of our fixtures.
And how exciting, because you're getting exactly what you want in the place that you want.
Exactly.
And your family, you have many friends around the corner because it's centrally located. I mean, in between 95 and 210 we've talked about, which is a great thing. So, I mean, if you wanted to say something to your friends back home, what would you tell them?
Come on out. We want more neighbors out here that we know, that we can hang out with, that we can walk down and go to the restaurants at night and just enjoy Beachwalk and all that it has to offer, or just sit out on the...
And that's specifically to her next door neighbors back home, where she's moving from, because they want to be out here too.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks so much, Doris. We appreciate
Thank you.
And thanks. We'll be right back in a minute.
After the break, how Beachwalk is creating the perfect live, work, and play community. You're watching First Coast Living Live, presented by Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living. This is First Coast Living Live, presented by Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living.
Welcome back, and we are going to be talking about the most important feature. I will go ahead and just say that the most important feature out here at Beachwalk is going to be the shopping. So
That's
we are
right.
looking forward
That's right.
to this.
And we got our man John Kinsey. You put this all together, and the shopping is obviously a big component because, like you said, when people come in here, you want them to stay and not have to leave, and they can get everything they need here, right?
Right.
So give me a little bit more detail on the type of shopping and everything.
Well, what we're looking at is basically an entertainment zone and shopping zone right around the lagoon. It's focused primarily on restaurants and smaller shops. On the the eastern end of the retail, we have two very, very much leading national theater chains that are talking about opening 12 to 14 screen cineplexes.
Movie theater?
Movie theaters, okay. Reclining
Can't
seats.
tell us who,
Let's say
huh?
reclining seats.
Reclining
Yes.
seats.
Reclining seats, drinks in your chairs, that sort of thing. We have a lot of, then on the western end, we have space for a grocery store, but also for various office buildings that are there, shops of different sizes, neighborhood shops to service the people that live in Beachwalk. But the primary focus, in my mind, is the retail village, because that's really the heart and soul of the community. That's where the whole theme and the feel of Beachwalk comes from. It's 90 seconds off of I-95. 60 seconds off of US 1, so you've got about as good a location as you could possibly have at the first entrance off of 95 into St. Johns County.
So you say it was kind of 90 seconds from 210 or 95. It's really 90 seconds from your house
Yes.
that you can actually just run up to the grocery store and get something that you need super quick.
Do that, go to the restaurants. We're working with some of the restaurants that we're talking to about being able to have delivery down to various areas on the east and west shorelines of the beach. So there's a lot of things yet to come as we get the retailers committed and under construction, and it's all leading to a totally unique lifestyle here in the entire community.
Unique and spoiled. I mean, would you just get spoiled here?
Well,
I hope so.
Yes.
I mean, I like the idea of taking my golf cart up and loading it up with groceries and cruising back. How do you, I'm always fascinated with how you go about picking the retailers that are going to be here, because I'm sure you're getting a lot of offers from different retailers who want to get into a place that has 900 plus home sites.
Well, and we're focusing on the types of homes that we have here. You don't create a community as unique as Beachwalk and then put just big monolithic boxes out front. So we're looking for newer, more exciting restaurants and the shops that are in the village. The movie theater will be a brand new state-of-the-art design. So everything about this community is going to be new and different from what you may see in older communities and older centers around the area.
Can I suggest one?
Sure.
Just have a suggestion. Craft breweries are a really big thing, and maybe a brewery on the water.
Might be able to get a beer on the beach.
But you don't need to do that. You can just swim up and get that. You can do that in the shore, in the lagoon.
No.
You don't
No.
need it?
Well, craft breweries. That's what I'm a craft brew guy. Very cool. Looking
Cool.
forward to and what are we talking about? Well, more come. Actually, we gotta go. We're gonna show you some more homes coming up, folks. Stick around. We'll be right back live from Beachwalk.
You're watching First Coast Living Live, presented by Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living.
Hey, welcome back. We're over here at one of the gorgeous model homes at Lennar. Lennar has got some gorgeous things to offer, and we want to introduce Matt. Matt is here with us today, Matt Fig, and he is going to talk to us about some of the cool offerings by Lennar. So tell us what Lennar has to offer out here.
So we have actually two communities out here. We have our Reef, which we're currently in right now, and we also have another community called the Dorado. So we do offer two offerings in the community. The Reef that we're in here, the homes range here from 1,840 square feet to just under 2,400 square feet. Our price point here is from the low 300s to upper 300s. Over in the Dorado, we pick up the square footage banding. We offer single family homes from 2,400 square feet to just under 3,700 square feet. Once again, those are going to be all the way up to 5-bedroom homes. With Lennar as well, in both communities, we do offer an EI, which is everything's included in our homes. So the features that you see in the homes is the features that you get. When people walk into our welcome home centers, they meet with our new home consultants, and they don't have to worry about choosing a slew of upgrades and options. We offer very, very limited options in our home. Most of what you're seeing here in the model is what you get here with Lennar itself. We also offer something called a Wi-Fi certified home in both of our products, and we're the first Wi-Fi certified builder. Basically, all of our homes are engineered and heat mapped to have no dead spots in the home itself. and it is powered by Alexa, which is Amazon right here.
Let's talk about this, because this is one of the coolest features I think that Lennar has to offer. You just said hello to Alexa, so she might chime in on us, which would be kind of cool. But let's talk about this, because this is something that, I mean, there is one unit upstairs, and it is just the central control unit for Alexa, and you have partnered with Amazon to certify this home as a Wi-Fi. So tell us what it does.
Yep, so Alexa can, she may listen to us as we're talking through here, so I do apologize, but she can obviously lock the front door, she can turn on movie time, she can give you obviously music, she can do cooking, she opens and closes the blinds. There's a lot of offerings that she does offer. Once you close, Amazon does contact the buyer. They come out, they give you a 3-hour professional setup service. They make sure that she's working throughout the house itself. They teach you how to use her, and that is all included. There's no extra charge that's in the purchase of all of our
And they're
homes.
here, for what I understand, for a couple of hours, really,
Yep,
putting
about 3
everything
hours.
together, and then they teach you each and everything how you want to do, and if you want something specific to you, so say you want something that's really something that's just something for you, that you want the blinds to all come down at 10 o'clock, they can actually do that.
Yes, they
can
can.
program it for you. So this Alexa can lock the door. This Alexa can tell you, Alexa, tell us a brownie recipe.
Brownie. Here's a few recipes. Brownies. Best brownies.
How cool is this?
Best bombshell brownies.
And she gives us a variety of options of how to cook brownies. So this is awesome. So this can save you a lot of time, which is great.
Yep.
But you have everything for everyone out here. Young people are going to love it out here. Older people, retired people, somebody downsizing, upgrading. You've already sold quite a few homes. Then you haven't even had a grand opening yet.
Yes, correct. Yeah, it's been awesome. Our traffic out here, we're seeing anywhere from 20 to 30 people a week, and there's a lot of excitement and hype out here at Beachwalk.
And you've got a couple of incentives that you want to make known out there too.
Yes, we do. All the way through the grand opening, if you come out to Beachwalk with Lennar, we're paying all closing costs for everybody that buys a new Lennar home right now.
That's awesome. This is good stuff. And so Matt, actually right now we're in the gorgeous model, and it's called the Oxford, right? And what does it have to offer here in the Oxford?
Angelina, as you come up to the Oxford model, you come outside, you'll see a modern West Indies look. All of our homes here at Beachwalk will have metal roofs and have that modern West Indies architecture from the outside. As you come into the home, we offer 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,889 square foot air-conditioned home. As I mentioned earlier, Lennar is an everything's included builder. So standing in the kitchen here, the quartz countertops, the upgraded plumbing fixtures, upgraded appliances that are all in here, wood flooring in the home, crown molding, brick paver driveway, screened in lanai, all that stuff is included at no additional cost to the buyer.
And I think the coolest part, I actually walked upstairs, I had a minute to take a look. The bedrooms are huge and the closets are even bigger, which is nice.
Yes.
So thank you so much for your time, Matt. And a special thanks to Lennar out here at Beachwalk for bringing us this segment, this gorgeous home. And we'll be back in a minute with more from Beachwalk.
You're watching First Coast Living Live, presented by Beachwalk, redefining beachfront living.
Welcome back to our live show out here at Beachwalk, folks. We are at another one of the home builders out here, and this is Vintage Estate Homes. I'm joined by Ross Fonte. Good to see you, Ross.
Hey, good to see you too.
We're showing off the different builders out here, and you guys are one of them. What about Vintage Homes do you want to tell people?
Well, Curtis, I'll tell you, Vintage Estate Homes, we're one of the 3 builders in the Beachwalk community. What's really special about Vintage Estates is that the volume of the homes that they build, in terms of not just square footage where everyone sees, you know, open floor plan, everyone thinks just horizontal. Well, Vintage Estate Homes, we go vertical too. And what I mean by that is higher ceilings, oversized doors, and then larger windows too, that brings in a lot of natural light, especially on a beautiful day like today.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so the road we're on right here, this is the start of the Vintage Estate Homes, right?
Yes, in fact, we are standing right behind our model right now, and we are in the section of Beachwalk called the Cove. And the Cove is one of the neighborhoods in the community. And what's really special about the Cove is a couple of things. One, it does offer a lot of privacy. It's going to be a gated community as well, or
nice.
gated section, yep. And then the two is that the home sites themselves, we're on 63-foot wide lots, and the home sites, though, they go back about 140 and 180 feet. They're some of the deepest lots in the neighborhood, and that's important for any families that want to do either their own private pool or outdoor kitchen. They're going to have a lot more room and space to do that as well in the in Beachwalk.
Well, as you can see out here, we got, there's new home there. The model is not even finished yet, but this is the time to get out here. And one of the advantages when you come out to new construction is the incentive. You guys got some great ones, right?
Absolutely, and most builders will tell you the best time to buy in a new home community like Beachwalk is either right at the very beginning or right at the very end. It's great to be at the very beginning because not only do you get to pick out the best lot, the builders do have a lot more incentives. They want to get as many families in on the ground.
That's right.
So when their model opens like ours is about to, so they see a bunch of other homes coming up. So for right now, some of the things that Vintage Estate Homes is offering is they are currently waiving the home site premiums. They also offer money towards closing costs, as well as even some money towards design center to pick out some of the, so the families can help pick out some of the finishes that they want for their new home that we're building for them.
Very cool, very cool. I saw some people, there's only a handful of houses here, but I saw some looks like some new home owners down there checking out their lot. I've done 2 new construction homes in my life, and it's always fun to go through the whole process. So I know you work for Vintage. You mind if I go talk to somebody who's bought here already?
Absolutely, go right ahead.
All right, I'll be back in a sec. Excuse me. How you doing? I'm Curtis Dvorak with First Coast Living.
Aaron Courts, nice to meet
Aaron?
you.
Hi, Jean Law.
Gene, good to see you. You guys mind if I ask a couple questions? We're doing a live show out here talking about vintage estate homes, and I wanted to get the opinions of somebody who actually is buying. You look like the homeowners here.
Yep.
We are.
What is it? There's so many obviously great things about Beachwalk. I mean, there's the lagoon and the shopping and all the stuff they're going to build here. But what was the main thing that drew you out to Beachwalk to want to buy here?
I mean, the lagoon clearly was the main draw. The idea of swimming in a pool that's as large as an ocean or a huge lake without the sharks biting you,
Right.
or the possibility of a jellyfish stinging you, or getting caught in a rip current, and I can be out there all day and never have to worry about that. That's a no-brainer. I wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah. And what this looks like, when they tell you you're going to be done, what, end of the summer or something like that?
Yeah, like September.
August, September.
What's the process been like so far?
It's been great.
Yeah?
Real smooth. Ross has been easy to work with.
Yeah?
Vintage has been really good.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it looks like I've done this twice, and it's always a lot of fun. I was the same way coming out. You probably come out here all the time and check it out.
Oh, we do. We
Oh,
pet
yeah.
it a lot. You're not supposed to say that.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
Thanks
for taking the time. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the
thank you.
time there. All right, that's a good testimonial right there. All right, Ross.
How'd it go?
They were very pleased. They were a great testimonial for you. But look, so how do people out there come and check you guys out? Because your model's not even finished yet.
That's correct, and I mean the demand that we're seeing right now, even before our model's been complete, is phenomenal. So Vintage Estates, what we're doing here in the Cove, we only have 31 home sites. Out of those 31, we're about a third reserved already.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, already right off the bat, we're starting to come down, and demand's been really good.
So how do people out there come and check you out?
Absolutely. Well, in about 3 weeks, so probably about the middle of June, we're going to be here on site at our model. But in the meantime, we do have our Ponte Vedra Beach neighborhood that a lot of families can come by and see, check out the finishes, check out some of the features, some of the floor plans that we have available that we're offering in Beachwalk. And then, just going from there and then reserving their lot and then getting started. And right now, our build time for St. Johns County for Beachwalk, we're running about 7 months from contract to completion.
Sounds normal. Yeah, I've done it twice. It sounds about normal. Appreciate your time, man.
Curtis, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us out here. Those vintage estate homes, you can check them out. But we got more coming up on First Coast Living. Stick around. We'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're finishing up the show here live out at Beachwalk, and you got to come check this out. But we're joined again by John. This is a really amazing day for us. I really appreciate you having us out here.
Glad to have you.
So impressed by what you've put together here. And right behind us here, we have some of the lifeguards you guys have already started hiring, right?
Right. We're hiring a full crew of summer lifeguards this summer from local high school swim teams. Even though we're not going to be open this summer, we want them to learn the procedures and get accustomed to dealing with a body of water this size. So we've had them out here. We've had them cleaning the lagoon for a couple of days, but they're working more on the lifeguarding stuff now, and we're really looking forward to this summer and following up with them in the summers to come.
All of these from Bartram Trail High School.
That's what.
Everybody on the swim team? Are you are you still hiring? Are there other schools out there, swim teams?
There are. I know that Sarah Hall, our aquatics director, is handling that, and recruiting from all of the local swim teams. So.
Any other jobs out here? I don't know. I kind of want to stay out here. What do you think? How about some full-time announcers out here?
There we go.
I mean, we have had such a great day out here. It is gorgeous out here. If you have not had a chance to come out here between 210 and 95, you've got to do it. I mean, this is summer break. Everybody's out of school. This is a great time to bring your family out here. See if this is the place that you want to live and enjoy and shop and swim and just spend the rest of your days here. It's gorgeous.
The homes, we got several, we mentioned in some of the home views there. The grand opening for some of them is coming up June 23rd, but right now all the models
are open for every builder. Come on out. They have salespeople that are present. If there's not someone, call the builder's office. They'll be glad to meet you out here, but I know Lennar and Americrest have their sales centers manned, and people are out here 7 days a week.
Because that's one thing I'll tell you, seeing these like we've shown you them today, they're impressive, but when you come out here and as they say, kick the tires on this place, you can't leave here without being impressed. I mean, from Lennar, Americrest, Vintage, all three builders, amazing homes, and I'm looking forward to some of my friends out there, or any of you watching, when you buy a home here,
call us.
Call us to come, because again, general public I can't join the beach club, right?
Can't join the beach club. It's for residents of Beachwalk only. Homeowners have to be a homeowner.
All right, but when they come out here to test out and check out the homes and stuff, they get full access, huh?
No problem with that, and of course, TV anchors are always welcome to come out.
Yes.
Just give us a call.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thanks so much for being the visionary behind all of this.
Thank you very much.
It's been
Thanks
a great
so much.
opportunity for us to come out here. Thank you.
You got to come check it out, folks. Beachwalk right here on 210 between 95 and US 1. You're going to love it. The lifestyle. If you ever want to live in Bimini,
It's
come
here.
move here
It's
instead.
paradise. True paradise. Bye, everybody.